All right, so we have a quick review of Sound Core V30i. Now, the reason why I chose this one, because, I kind of did a little research there. Yeah, these are older, but out of the, what do you call it? These hanging things over here, the open air thing. This seems to have the best battery performance. I think it gives you something like 12 hours without you having to put them back in the case. And I think it gets something like over 30 hours, so you guys can look at the specs. But yeah, this has the best battery performance. Now, I haven't checked out any of the other ones in terms of sound quality. Now, in terms of sound quality, these sound pretty darn good compared to these other ones I have over here. Yeah, these are good too. These are comfortable. That's the other brand. I think it's called Waze. It's one of those brands I got on Facebook. Those are pretty good. They're comfortable, but these actually sound better. And my cat says hello. Hi, cat. Hi, cat. How you doing, cat? Anyway, back to my review. So, these have decent bass for what they are. Now, like I said, I haven't checked out any of the higher models, but the higher models have less battery performance. Maybe that's why they have a little bit more on the bass side. But see, this thing here has some pretty decent bass for its size. And it's comfortable. I think the other ones you can kind of pivot the loop around and all that stuff, but I wasn't really looking for that. And I think this also has a reset button on the back somewhere. I think it's it there, one of these things in the back. All right, so where is it? It does have a reset button. I know. I remember that was one of the reasons why I bought this one. So yeah, it's somewhere back here. Oh, is it this one? Oh, this thing here. But I'm not going to hit it, because if I hit it, then it means I ain't going to have that connection no more. But the pairing process is pretty easy. You take them out the case and put your phone in. Well, first you put your phone in pairing mode, and then you take them out the case, and it'll just pair pretty quick. So microphone test, I can try doing that. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but take my word for it. It actually does have a decent microphone, and you can actually do voice dictation. If you send your text messages using voice dictation, that works well for that too. These two, I think one of the reasons why I like this one too sometimes, these have a good microphone too. And the calls are clear, and but the problem with these is that they lack the bass. They ain't got that bass. But I'm not a heavy bass fanatic. I just like enough bass to balance the sound. So there you go. V30i V30i Sound Core by Anchor. I tend to like their products. I have the Bluetooth speaker. I have the Q20 over here, which is really good. You get like 60 hours of freaking battery life on this thing. And it has a decent microphone for what it is. It's not very good on dictation messages. So, but sound quality, it's nice. Now, the other plus side to this that I didn't mention before is, of course, you download the Sound Core app and you have different EQ settings. You can set up favorites, and then you can set up your own customized EQ. So that's cool. But I think that's the case with most Sound Core products, with the exception of the Bluetooth speaker I have, which is an older Sound Core product, but it doesn't have that. You can't use the app, so the app is mostly the headphones. Now I have the Q. Wait, these are the Q20. I have the Q30. I didn't know if I like the Q20 better. It doesn't have that stupid little thing you hit with your palm and it changes to transparency mode. But yeah, I think I might have gone a little all over the place with this, but hopefully y'all will find this helpful. Y'all have a good one now.